Hey guys, welcome back to another Friday of Marx. And what we're going to go through right now, it arrived yesterday, is the U.S. Marine Mobile Unit, the atomic cannon, the patent tank, and the radar unit, plus 6 unbreakable combat Marines. Oh, in 1964, they came out with 60 millimeter war figures, and they were giant-sized 6-inch soft plastic figures. And they were in cardboard bins, and you could pick out, for 15 cents, pick out one of the toy soldiers that you wanted. So, in this book right here, the Marx Battlegrounds 2 and World War II playsets from 1964 to 1984, I saw this, the U.S. Marine Mobile Unit, and just for, giggles, I put it on eBay and see if there was one available. Well, lo and behold, there was one available. It took a couple of weeks to pop up on the internet, but it popped up. And I thought, oh, look it, that's pretty cool. So we got the tank, right? Now, I couldn't see the number. I didn't know what it was. And I assumed it was the tank 51. So you got this one, which is the tank 41, right? So you have that one. And then you have this one right here, which is tank 51, right? So there she is right there, right? So I think, oh, cool. I like the cannon, the soldiers. Yeah, okay, we're going to do it, right? You look down here, it's missing its tread. So it's like, okay, so whoever had this one had the tank, had the aerial, had the machine gun, and it's in pretty decent shape, just needs treads. All right. So this little box come up. So now, let me show you what we're going to do. So I am going to play a little game.
Can be seen on the surface.
You ready for this,
Let me
guys?
show you some of the results.
That's right.
What Germany has produced underground. You will discover a new Germany and will take a new pride in being a German. Our latest airplane, the jet. It flies at more than 900 kilometers per hour. Within 6 months, we will have enough jet fighters to shoot down every Allied plane in the air. Our V-1 rocket destroyed 20% of London. The V-2 will utterly smash the city. The new 70-ton King Tiger tank. It has 2.5 times the firepower and double the armor of the American tanks. Now Germany is far from finished, soon as that. A very beautiful model, General. It proves that the Germans are still the world's best toy makers. The toys we are making these days are not for children.
So this is what showed up, and I could not believe how big this thing is. And so this was broken. This right here was broken. The gun mantle was broken. It was in 3 pieces. The cannon was off. The gun mantle was split in 2. And I ended up melting plastic, styrene plastic, in acetone. And I used that to go inside here. Not only did I use that, but I used the super glue. And I'll show you in a sec. But this is what came. That cannon. That's the atomic cannon. Oh my word, look at this thing. This thing's huge. It's huge. It's made out of metal. And it shoots. It actually shoots 2 shells, but I don't have the shells. And this is the stand for the radar, but I don't have it. But look at it. Look at this cannon. Look at this cannon. Oh my word. Look at the size of that. And that's incredible. Wow. And then you got this tank is just totally awesome. Look at this thing. So I ended up looking on eBay, and I saw the box, and I said, you know what? I gotta do this. I gotta do this. And for $50, he wanted 90. I offered 50. It was in pieces. And the thing is I like getting a deal. I mean, I take chances on buying stuff that's broken or whatever. And that's how I get most of my stuff, guys. I buy broken stuff. and repair it. But sometimes in that broken stuff is a little bit of treasure. And sometimes there's stuff in there that's not broken that comes with it that, you know, it is what it is. So look, this thing is just totally awesome. Wow, look at this thing. Huh? Wow. And it's the same thing. This tank is the same thing as this one. Same cannon, same everything. I am missing the machine gun, and I am missing the aerial. So, and then you, of course, you got the everyone knows, everyone saw these guys, right? The tall 6-inch, you know, soldiers. I do have a bunch of those guys over here. Whoa, sorry guys, I didn't know I did that to you. Well, we've got some rations, right? Uncle Joe's. And then we have Uncle Adolph's. Right? Now, they got some Japanese. You know, we got a German with the stick grenade. He still has a stick grenade. His potato masher. Ah. Check it out, huh? So these were your 6-inch figures. These were the real tall ones. So you had Americans, you had some Germans, you had some Russians, some Japanese. You do have the rarest ones that you have really hard to find are the French and the British. So you got some Tommies out there, and you got some Pelu out there that if you find them, grab them. They are expensive, but they are very rare. The original Marx figures, they really didn't make too many of them. And on the back, it's going to say England on the Marx logo because that's where they were made, and maybe that's why they're so rare here in the United States. But so that's what I got. That's what came in the mail today, which was like yesterday came in the mail. So I got home last night after shift, after work. I strolled in about 1 o'clock in the morning to find this box, and I said, "Wow, this is just so cool." It is so cool, guys. I was beside myself. I had to fix it right away. So I went down there. Let me show you. How long is this video right now? 8 minutes? All right, we got 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes to show you what I'm doing. All right. I did get the instructions, which are right there. They're pretty beat up, but that's it. So I ended up coming home, and I find it, and I go, wow. I open it up, and I pull out this huge tank, and I go, oh, man. It's like, wow. Now, a long, long time ago, I had a motorized tank that I found in the garbage, and I traded it for the Marx Germans that the neighborhood kids, teenagers, lived in down the street, and they repaired it, and they were driving it around. They set it on fire, destroyed it. Okay. So what do we got? So this is it. So this is acetone. What I'm doing with the acetone is this. I go out and I pick this up. So I buy acetone, cleans project residue. So you can actually use this acetone on metal models, and it will strip the paint off your metal model just as well as LE Awesome and the goof. Right here, this goof off. Okay, so what I did was this. These sprues, these styrene plastic sprues that come with the models, you throw them in, you cut them up. Let me put you here for now so I can show you what I'm doing. So what you do is, this is it right here. You can see it. It's in there. And what you do is where's my... Normally I have clippers, so what we're going to do is we're going to use these tin snips. And what you... Whoop. So what you do is this. Try not to mess it up. Alright. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to cut it. You're going to drop it in there. And that's all you're doing. You're cutting it to little bits and pieces so you can dump it in there, and it's going to melt. It's going to become very pliable, and once you take it out of the acetone, you've got maybe a minute or two that will harden again, and it's going to harden right back into this right here. So if you got broken pieces or you want to make aerials, you can actually stretch it. And that's what I used to repair that gun mantle. I used the super glue, the BSI hobby glue. I'll show you on the way out. But basically, this is what you do. You chop it up. Okay. I got some in here as well, if you can see that. But you need to keep it sealed, and you got to have a glass cover. And I'll show you. This is, so let's cover this up. So this is going to melt now. That's going to melt in there. And let me show you here what happens. See that? Look at that. Ain't that cool? That's melted plastic. That's styrene plastic. And you can actually use this for model repairs or craft construction if you want to do terrain or something like that. Now these were black and pink styrene bits that came off of, I forget what model. It was kind of a, I forget, I can't even guess. But that's what it, so it's this stuff right here. And that helps you make this neat stuff here. I am making these. I just painted that up. So we got to finish doing that. All right. So let me show you. And then what I ended up doing was I used this to hold it in place. The BSI Gap Filling Medium Instacure Cyanoacrylate Super Glue. And I used the Instaset. And I got the spray bottle there. And I do have a very large bottle of Instaset. Instaset somewhere. Right here. So Bob Smith's Industries Instaset accelerator for the super glue. Alright guys, so that's what we're looking at. Not too bad. Man, I've been working so much I haven't even been able to down here to take a look at all this cool stuff. You know? Oh man. I do love this hobby so much. And I tell you, I found these little, I bought a bunch of soldiers, and they had these little M48 Patton tanks, the plastic Timmy tanks, and these things are so tiny. I couldn't resist. I had to get them, so I bought them. They're pretty cool. So I really like them. Yeah, look at this. Look at this German right next to him. Ain't that cool? Look at that. Unbelievable. I know. I'm a nut job. I can't help it. So, well, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you out there. And it's my day off. It's Friday. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I think I gotta finish painting that up and finish the M3 Lee I'm working on. I did make a little mistake here, and I spilt some glue and some paint, so I ended up making a pond. So it is what it is. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a crazy world out there. Be good to each other. Happy hobbying, and keep modeling. Ciao.